Hello everyone, this is Spliced, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a cool video about the Prophet's Bane and showing you guys what makes his weapon so unique compared to all the other wrecks in the game. Before I get into anything, I just want to say sorry guys for not uploading. I've been away for 4 days, and when I came back, I just kind of got a little bit lazy, and also more editing issues happened, and I don't really need to get into it, but just know that 3 major videos are coming down the line. I'm working really hard on them. I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible because I want you guys to enjoy them as soon as possible. And while that is being worked on, I decided to give you guys a quick video on this Prophet's Bane. I figured, why not give you guys something that you've been asking for a long time, so I'm going to hopefully give you guys a full commentary. If the video does stop without commentary, then I'm sorry, I have failed. But until then, I'm going to talk about the Prophet's Bane. So, the reason why I'm bringing this up right now, and the reason why I'm talking about the Prophet's Bane, is because I have not seen a video about this weapon, and people talking about it. I've seen gameplay about it, but I haven't seen people talk about the weapon, and its significance compared to everything else. And the reason why I think this weapon is so significant compared to the others is the one thing that people are not capitalizing on is the fact that it has active camo all the time. People have been saying the Prophet's Bane is great because it has camo and you can sneak up on enemies and kill them with the Bane, but there is a very good strategy to use with this weapon, and I'm going to tell you guys how to do that right now, right here, right now. As you can see with the gameplay, I am not killing these people with the Bane, and there is good reason for that. This strategy is mostly for people who don't have a lot of these weapons, maybe like 1 or 2 at most, and you want to get the most out of this weapon. So here's how I play with the Prophet's Bane all the time. Real quick though, by the way, this is only an Invincible. It's not an unfreaking believable. The reason being is because I only have a limited amount of these, ironically as it is. So I did not want to use up the last amount to try to get an unfreaking believable with this weapon. So I mean, an Invincible, I show a lot in this video, a lot of different ways I use this weapon. So it covered enough, so I was pretty content with this gameplay. Plus, I also wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. So the strategy to use this weapon is basically to capitalize on the fact that it has infinite camo. Just because it has infinite camo does not mean that you want to use the sword whenever you see an enemy. Doesn't mean you want to sneak up on an enemy then slash them with the sword. As you saw, I switched my weapon and used the SMG bayonet that I picked up from an enemy and used it to kill the guy with the Light of Earth. I just picked up a full ammo Light of Earth, which is very great because that is a 5 rec weapon that I don't have to spend my recs on. I can use that weapon to my full advantage, and up here you'll see there's a guy with a whiplash, which is, in my opinion, far better than the Light of Earth. So I capitalize on that and I kill him with the Prophet's Bane. Mainly I do that because I don't want to switch weapons to the Light of Earth. It's a big explosive radius. It could have killed me or I might miss. So I just decided to slash him and take the whiplash. So this is the strategy basically. You just capitalize on the fact that the Prophet's Bane has infinite camo. And you want to use the 2 armor mods that I recommend, which is Advanced Sensors, which gives you a bigger radar, and you can see people who are crouching. And the other one, which is Reflex Enhancers, which can make you do quick switches a lot quicker, meaning you could switch to the other weapon and back to the Prophet's Bane a lot quicker. It's good for staying at maximum camo all the time. This strategy works really, really well for people who want to use snipers all the time. If you want to stay back and use a sniper, then this strategy is very, very good because all you have to do is quick switch to a sniper and snipe in and shoot the enemy. But also this strategy that I'm telling you right now is probably the most viable. You want to keep moving as well. I've noticed when I tried this strategy earlier that if staying in the same place all the time just because you're camoed will not work because people will be looking for you in camo. And you gotta always think about that. Just because you're in camo does not mean that the enemy can't completely see you. If they're looking for you, they can easily see you. So, once again, when you capitalize on max camo all the time, you can simply pick off the enemies of importance, the ones with the power weapons, and you can take those and use them to your advantage. This is basically the strategy for the Prophet's Bane, and this is how you can turn one Prophet's Bane into a full 40 unfreaking believable kills, fully safe and secure as long as you know what you're doing. Just because you see a crowd of people does not mean you want to go and get a huge multi-kill. The potential is always there, to get a huge multi-kill, but you never know who's going to turn ahead or who will be watching the whole group. It can happen at any time, and you got to think about the end result of getting the unfriggin' believable with the Prophet's Bane. And so that's pretty much the strategy of this. It is not really the most professional way to play, but it's definitely the best way to capitalize on using the Prophet's Bane. I would recommend using this strategy mostly on enemy wreck spammers, or if they have more than one base than you. For example, if they have like the middle base and maybe another armory, it's usually good to use that because the pressure will be on your base and your teammates won't be pushing out, they'll be pushing you. So you can use the Prophet's Bane as an advantage by going out and getting behind the enemy and then picking off the enemies of your choice. And because of this, it is very, very useful, because no matter how good an enemy team is, they will not expect you to be in camo waiting to take their power weapon. So they will be completely with no guard up. You can take any weapon. I have managed to steal like full mythic weapons with this strategy. It is very, very good because like I said again, people, they do not expect you to be using a Prophet's Bane to get their mythic weapons. They won't expect a Prophet's Bane coming for you, and with that you can take full-fledged snipers, you can take full ammo Nornfangs, like Tartar's Gavels even. It's crazy. You can get a lot of good stuff with this. And if you do not manage to get a mythic or any kind of wreck that would be of use of you, you can always wait for your wrecks to build up over time to go buy what you want, such as a sniper or a railgun or a answer, anything like that, because your wrecks will build up back over time, the amount of time it takes for you to kill all these enemies. Especially if you buy the Prophet's Bane right away at 6 wrecks and then you start killing people, it will get you up to 7 wrecks, 8 wrecks, 9 wrecks, and you guys know that when you gain a wreck point, you will also gain that empty wreck point that you gained. So if you had 6 empty wreck points and you went to 7, you will have you'll have still 6 empty wreck points, but you'll have 1 full. So that's a good way of getting your wrecks back up a lot quicker, but it's of course a limited time, because you'll reach 9 wrecks and then you'll have to wait for the full charge to come back. So this was just a quick strategy I wanted to show you guys about the Prophet's Bane, a cool little strategy for those who find that when you use this weapon you'll die really quickly, or you know, any other mythic weapon or some kind of power weapon that we can all relate, that when you buy one you'll go out of your armory, you'll be really excited to use it, and then you'll get splattered by some wraith ghost, you'll be killed by a banshee, who knows what you'd be killed by. But there's a lot of things that you're exposed to in this game, and hopefully this strategy guide helps you guys use this weapon to your full advantage, and you can harass the hell out of your enemy players. They'll never know where you are, and you can always just keep picking up their mythic weapons, power weapons, anything. It's a very good strategy. I really enjoy doing it sometimes. Not all the time, of course, because it seems a bit low in a sense if you're using it constantly, but it's very good if, for example, they're spamming banshees in the air like you guys can see. So that's just it for the strategy. Unfortunately, I'm not continuing the commentary. There's not much else to talk about, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but hopefully this satisfied you guys and you enjoyed. So with that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of this Prophet's Bane gameplay, and I'll see you later.